What's up, everybody? I'm here working on this Neo under counter. Call was it's just running water or something like that. They couldn't figure it out. It's gonna be a super easy call because I just opened it up and let me show you what I saw. So here it is, and we got this light on, power lights on, my curtain's closed, but it's not moving the damper is not registering with this light. If you look in here, just sitting right there is your magnet. This magnet is supposed to be glued right there. So if I put that there and just hold it in place and then close this, my light goes off, my machine starts working. If I open that up, the light comes on, but obviously that's just gonna end up falling. So let me show you how to fix that real easy. And here's what I'm gonna do. This thumb screw will come out just like, almost just like that. And then this will pull forward. And that whole thing will come on out of there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this magnet and I'm gonna glue it back in place. Take some high performance RTV and some super glue. Take a little bit of this, put it around the edge. And I'm gonna use the super glue so that I don't have to hold it for super long and wait for it to dry. So if I put the super glue right there in the middle, and then take this, put it right there on top. Super glue will dry first, and then the RTV will take a little bit longer to dry, but you don't have to worry about waiting for the RTV to dry. Super glue did the job for you. I went ahead and used the heat gun anyways, just to make sure this was all dried, but that magnet is not going anywhere. And we're gonna go ahead and put this back into place. This side goes in first, just like that. And then I'm gonna take this piece, the open end is gonna slide over here. But you're gonna want to put it, that hole goes in there, such, and then that goes in. And then you're gonna take your thumb screw, place that, finger tight, and go ahead and plug this back in. Just plugged it back in so you can see what should happen. So as you trigger this, your cube lights will come on and shut off. This is already on, it's running through the purge cycle, and then it'll fire up. Now that it fired up, it's in pre-chill. This is getting cold, and we're filling up with water until the high water level float or ice thickness float is satisfied. After your initial 2-minute pre-chill, your water pump will energize and you'll start making ice. A little ways into freeze now. What's gonna happen is this float over here on the back side, which is the harvest float, is eventually gonna go to the down position because there's not gonna be any more water left in this water trough. Once that happens, it'll send a signal to your control board down in here, which will trigger harvest. I said earlier, it'll go into harvest. We're in harvest right now. The coil back here is warming up just enough to where the ice can loosen up, slide forward, drop. Once it triggers this, the magnet and the curtain switch, which is right back there, will send a signal to the control board telling it that the ice had fallen off and it's ready to go into freeze again. Just like that, you got ice. So then you're just gonna repeat the process. The only real difference is second pre-chill is only 60 seconds opposed to the first being 1:20. Dude, super stoked. It's Friday. It's probably the easiest call I've done all week. It's awesome to finish out a week on an easy call. You walk in, literally standing there in front of the machine with the guy, and I opened it up and I was like, oh, hey, look, there's your issue right there. And by the way, I said 1:20 for the initial pre-chill. It's actually 120 seconds for the initial pre-chill, and then it's 60 seconds every cycle after that for pre-chill. That's it. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps somebody out one day. If your curtain moves back and forth, but you don't get that light where it shows a little bin with ice cubes in it, that just means your magnet's fallen off or your curtain switch has gone bad. Super easy fix. See you next time, guys.